Hello girls, and welcome to your first online science challenge. This is challenge number 1, and it is appropriate for all year groups, year 3 to year 6. You can challenge each other, challenge your family members when they've finished work, challenge siblings, definitely see who can win in your household. So the first challenge is called the Bubble Inside a Bubble challenge, and you will need 6 things to prepare 6 things for this challenge. The first thing you'll need is some water. The second thing you'll need is a cup. You will also need some washing up liquid. Please make sure you don't use the last little bit that your parents have got. Make sure you ask them first. You'll need some kitchen roll for afterwards for wiping up your mess. And you will need a clear table away from all your school books, away from any of mum and dad's important documents. Don't want to get those all dirty. So a nice clear table, it will get a bit wet. And the last thing you need is a straw. Okay, now I don't have any straws, so I used an alternative, which I will show you later. I don't have any straws at all, we don't use straws. But this morning I had a brainwave and I remembered we have some straws inside bottles. So I got one of Teddy's bottles and inside there's a straw. One of Lissy's bottles as well comes with a straw. And I found a straw inside this one. So I'm going to be using the straw from inside there for our investigation today, our challenge. So those are the 6 things that you need. They should be listed up there now. Find those 6 things, get yourselves ready, make sure you've asked mum and dad's permission. If you don't have a straw, there's a very strange alternative. You will need to ask your mum and dad first. Yesterday, when I tried this out, I didn't have a straw and I completely forgot about these ones. So I used a pen. Pen, you say? Yes, if you take off the bottom end and the top end and obviously give it a really good wash with some hot water and some of your washing up liquid, give it a really good wash because it would have been held a lot. This works perfectly as a straw, but you'll need to ask mum and dad first before you start destroying their pens. Make sure you ask them first. So if you haven't got a straw inside any bottles, have a go, see if you can find a pen that will work as a straw, but wash it first, definitely. Those are your things you need to prepare. Find those things, pause it, find those things, and then press play. Welcome back. Right, hopefully you've got all your 6 things ready and prepared. The first thing you need to do is pour an amount of water into your cup. Now, this doesn't have to be exact. You could kind of play it by ear, investigate. Does it need more water, less water? Create your own little mini investigations. Then you'll need your washing up liquid. Again, I want you to investigate what works best, how much washing up liquid should you use. I'm going to use 3 squirts. 1, 2, 3. And try that out. Might need more, might need less. Have to wait and see. So give your concoction a nice little stir. Water out of the way so you don't make a mess. Okay, give it a really good mix. And when it's all mixed together and you're happy with that, you're going to get your table a little bit wet. Okay, so using your straw, kind of wipe a bit of the concoction onto your table just so it's a little bit wet. Doesn't need to be very wet. That should do. And now what you need to do, your challenge, your aim is to get a bubble, inside a bubble, inside a bubble, inside a bubble. So 4 bubbles inside each other. Okay, using your straw and the water. So what you're going to do first is blow a bubble onto your table. Okay, it will pop sometimes. You just got to try again. Fabulous. Then you're going to go blow another bubble inside that bubble. Okay, and then guess what? Another bubble inside those 2 bubbles. Three bubbles. Can I get a 4th? The 4th is the hardest. That is your challenge. I haven't attempted it. I haven't actually achieved it yet. This is looking good. Well, hey, Yay! 4 bubbles. Bubble inside a bubble, inside a bubble, inside a bubble. That's your challenge. If you want to attempt a 5th, I've never ever done this. This is a complete fluke. It's not, it's complete talent. 5 bubbles. Let's try for a sip. Never mind. So have a go. Do your bubble inside a bubble. Remember, it's got to be a little bit wet, your table. Make sure your straw is nice and wet as well. So that's your first challenge. See if you can get a bubble inside a bubble, inside a bubble, inside a bubble. Aim for 4 and then see if you can get your 5th one. Challenge your siblings, challenge your parents when they finish work, and let me know how you get on. This is challenge A, challenge 1A. There is a challenge 1B, which is next, which is who can blow the biggest bubble. So have a go at this challenge first and then press play and find out about your second challenge. Bye girls. Okay girls, hi. Your second part to the challenge, challenge B, is to create the biggest bubble. So for this challenge, you're just concentrating on one of your bubbles, trying to make it as big as you possibly can. Again, you can make this into a competition, especially years 5 and 6s. You can measure the diameter of your bubble once it's popped. The diameter is also the top to the bottom, going through the middle. Once it's popped, it leaves an imprint. I'll show you. No, let's start again. I think it's not wet enough. You need to make sure it's really wet and bubbly. When it eventually pops, you can measure the diameter of your bubble with a ruler, one of your 30cm rulers. Measure from the top of the shape to the bottom of the shape. That will give you your diameter, and challenge your family. See who blows the biggest bubble, and measure afterwards to see who won. Let me know your results. Year 5s and Year 6s, you can further your investigation by asking alternative and further investigation inquiry questions. So ask yourself, does it make a difference if I change the ratio of washing up liquid and water? If I add more washing up liquid, does it make a stronger bubble or a weaker bubble? If there's more water, again, does it make a stronger bubble? How can you make the strongest bubble? What ratio does it need? And also with the bubble blowing challenge, would it make a difference if you kept putting the straw back in the water every time you blew up the bubble? Does that make a difference if you keep the straw nice and wet? Have a go, ask yourself some different questions. Let me know your results online. Challenge your parents when they finish work. Challenge your siblings, definitely. Who can blow the biggest bubble and who can get a bubble inside a bubble, inside a bubble, inside a bubble. Let me know if you've enjoyed it. Let me know if you'd like any more, if you found it easy, if you found it hard, and I will keep them going if you like. So have fun, that's the most important thing, and take care. Bye bye.